Oh, hello. All right. Of course, it is Wednesday night. I discovered something. You ever discover something that you knew all along? Isn't that a funny thing to discover? I've had several discoveries of things that I knew all along, which is weird. So I was shooting a bow and arrow, trying to get comfortable on my ankles, um, and I noticed the I've had a bow and arrow in my family home. There was always two my whole life, so I've always been able to pick them up. And in high school, we had them too, so it's not like unfamiliar to me. But I would aim and really try to think about doing what little I knew was the right thing to make the stick arrow go and hit the target. And the longer it seemed like the more I tried to focus on getting it right, the worse the outcome was. I've heard this phrase, analysis paralysis. I don't know if that's quite applicable here or not. So what I decided to do was just pick up the bow and pull it back and just let my body do whatever it was going to do and not even think about it. I looked forward and pulled the thing back, and that was about it. And I repeatedly uh, got better results. I've seen this in many things, and people I think often now they'll call things, well, this wouldn't be in this case, but that would be why people would say beginner's luck, because you're not thinking about the outcome, because how could you? You're a beginner. You don't even know if the outcome is possible. You just go up and do it without thinking, because you're like, there's no way I can do this right. So why put time into trying to do the right thing? Because I don't even know what the right thing is. So the body has some kind of knowing about what is going on. And if you allow the body to do this, the results for me, were much better. And I think obviously you can take technique, and like if you're playing music, you have technique, and then you're able to disappear into the playing, and the hands know the technique. So they're just playing and you're unaware of it. But anyways, it made me think of this book. It's called it's about Zen and archery. It's a and I'm going to reread it. My nephew gave this to me a while back. So, anyways, thanks for listening. I'm going to shoot back here. I think today we shall start from the standing position. And we'll start hopping. I'm not going to wear my flannel. And we're going to hop. You could shake the hands out. You could shake the hands out the whole time. Your core should be a little bit engaged, breathing in and out through the nose. Someone let me know that this bouncing, well, many multiple things, but helps with the bone density as we get older. And you could slap the ribs if you like. We're going to bounce a bunch today. Bounce a bunch, bounce a bunch. Just a little bit more. Great. Feet about the distance of the hips. We're going to swing the arms forward, one direction here at first. Breathing in and out through the nose, long and deliberate. And then let's go the opposite direction, please. A little bit more. My right shoulder is making a sound, and my left shoulder is talking to me. Across the front, switching which hand goes on top. Excellent. Hands on the hips. Hips swing around. One direction here at first. And please, the opposite direction. We're still breathing. Core is engaged. Very nice. Let's step the right foot directly over the left. And we're going to partially forward fold. So we want the hands above the ground. And then we're going to circle in those hands. We're continuing the breath. And then go ahead and switch. And then you could pendulum the hands. Lots of shoulder warm-ups here in the beginning. And it's not that far coming up, but you might still want to engage the core, and we're gonna stand and we'll get into it. Feet together, big toes touching, ankles a little bit apart, thumbs out. It's nice on the shoulders, which we keep talking about here. And we're gonna breathe in, reach up, look up, prayer to the moon. Breathing out, we're gonna forward fold, bring the fingers down low. Keep the legs straight, so maybe the hands get on the ground, maybe they go on the shins like me. We're going to look up, shoulder blades together, core in, forward fold, out breath, all the way back up, reaching out and up. Hands in prayer above the head, down to the heart, down to the earth, all the way back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. We look up, lengthen the tail through the eyeballs, forward fold on the out-breath, all the way up again, reaching out and up. Down through the heart center and all the way back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low again. We look up and we forward fold, all the way back up, reaching out and up. Down again through the heart, back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding. Keep the hands down low. We're going to look up, shoulder blades together, core in. Forward fold, out breath, up again. Here we go. Grab the moon, bring it to your heart, to the earth, all the way back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. We look up, and from here, we are going to step back to the top of push-up, belly and legs tight. We're going to stay here for several breaths. If it's more than you want, go ahead and put the knees down. Otherwise, again, core and legs are engaged. And when you're ready, we're going to lower or drop, and we roll forward, up dog, third eye looking, tight legs. And then down dog, pulling the hips up. Feet 2 fists apart, we'll bend one leg, push the opposite heel towards down, stepping a little bit back and forth in place. Walk your way up to the top of the mat, feet back together, fingers low. We look up and we forward fold. All the way back up, reaching out and up, hands in prayer, coming down through the heart again, and all the way back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward fold, fingers low. We look up, step in, top of push-up. We lower, drop, up dog, and down dog. Nice. If you like, up on the toes on the in-breath, down with the heels on the out-breath. Otherwise, you could stay still, which is more traditional. We are looking at the knees of the navel, so the head is tucking a bit. We're breathing in the nose. Excellent. Walk your way back up to the top of the mat. We look up and we forward fold. All the way up again, reaching out and up. Hands in prayer to the heart, to the earth. Back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding again. We look up, step in, top of push-up. We lower, drop, up dog or even cobra, and down dog. Nice, we're gonna stay here breathing. Excellent. Walk your way back up to the top of the mat, feet together, we look up, and we forward fold. All the way back up, hands in prayer to the moon. We're gonna arch back a little bit, and then we're gonna push the walls out. We'll take the feet a little bit apart, and just make space for yourself to really open up through the hands. We're gonna take a few breaths here. From the hips up, we're gonna turn and look to the right. We're gonna hold here a little bit. And then all the way over to the other side. Excellent. Back to center and feet back together, big toes touching again. Let the knees fall together. We sit in chair. Excellent. Up, over, forward, folding. We look up, stepping again, top of push-up. We lower, drop, up dog or cobra, down dog. We're going to do crescent, right foot stepping. We stay on the ball of the left. Arms up. If you feel like it, you could lightly bounce. We're going to take several breaths here today. Very nice. Hands down again, stepping top of push-up. We lower, drop, up dog or cobra, down dog, and left foot stepping, staying on the ball of the right, arms up. If you want to lightly bounce, it's totally optional. Like everything, we're going to keep breathing. Right, hands down again, we step back, we lower, drop, up dog, and down dog. Great, we're going to breathe here. Step or jump, top of the mat, we look up, and we forward fold. Feet and knees sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back, tight core. Let's do a couple more. We sit in chair again. Great. Up, over, forward, folding. We look up, shoulder blades together, stepping again, top push-up. We lower, drop, up dog, down dog, right foot, back up. And again, you're welcome to bounce a little bit if you like. Take several breaths here. If you want to test your balance, you'll be still and look up. You could bring hands in prayer above you. Great. Hands back down, stepping again. We lower, drop, up dog, down dog, left foot stepping, up again. You could bounce. You could look up if you like. Test the balance. Excellent. Hands back down, stepping, top of push-up. We lower, drop, up dog, and down dog. And great, we're going to breathe right here. All the breath is in the nose, both directions, in and out. Good. Step, jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, and we forward fold. Feet and knees sitting in chair again. Standing, shoulders back. Just one more. Let's sit in chair. Great. Up, over, forward, folding, fingers low. We look up, stepping, top of push-up. We lower, drop, up dog, down dog, right foot again, crescent. Arms up to start, and then we're going to left hand shake forward, right hand shake back. You could look either direction. It seems when I look back, the hand that is in the back, that shoulder that it's connected to, stretches more. Right, hands down again, stepping back. We lower, drop, up dog, and down dog. Left foot up into crescent. Get your foundation, and then right handshake forward, left back. And then if I look back, my left shoulder stretches more. I guess it's bringing me into a deeper twist. Great, hands down again. Stepping type of push-up. We lower, drop, up dog, and down dog. And we're gonna stay right here. And step, jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up and we forward fold. Let's sit in chair. I'm going to intertwine my fingers and turn the palms up to the ceiling. We're going to stay here. Very nice. Please stand, arms down. We're going to take the feet apart, distance to say the hips. We'll grab elbows and we're going to hang down, let everything fall off your back. You could bounce if you like. I'm going to bounce tonight. The breath pushes out of the nose every time you drop down, so it's a little quicker. You could probably hear me doing it once I stop talking. Engage the core, come on all the way up to the sky. And then all the way back down. Peace fingers under big toes, thumbs touching on the inside, elbows away from the ears, top of the head down. All the way up again, way up, core in, and way back down, hands under the feet from the front. It's okay to bend the legs. Very nice. Please stand. We're going to bring the feet back together. We're going to take a couple of breaths here, thumbs out. Great. We sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward, folding. We look up, stepping top of push-up. We're going to lower, drop, up dog, down dog. Warrior two, right foot stepping. The first warrior tonight is warrior two. We're going to breathe here, light shoulders, hold the shoulders with your core. Our visual lock is the hand in front of us, and our mental lock is the breath. Excellent. Straight the leg in the front. We're going to reach out a bit for triangle. Right hand down, left arm up. Let's breathe here. Legs are straight, feet are flat. If possible, we're looking up to the reaching hand. If not, you could look at the foot. We're going to place both hands on the shin and shorten the stance a couple of inches. Those of you that want to twist, you're going to reach the right arm up, keep the legs straight and the feet flat. We're going to breathe here, twisting. Nice. Hands down again, stepping top of push-up. We lower, drop, up dog, down dog. Left foot, warrior two. Heel to heel align, wrist to wrist. We're going to breathe here. straight the leg in the front. We're going to reach out a bit. Left hand down, right arm up. If the hand stays on the shin, keep it as light as possible. Or you could have palms out. Some people get way down, so it's a little different pose for them. Again, both hands on the shin. We're going to shorten the stance a couple of inches. And if you want to twist, here we go. Be aware that your left hip is staying in, not jetting out. Right, hands down again, stepping on top of push-up, we lower drop, up dog, down dog, right side again, warrior two, right foot steps, back up, please. We're gonna take a couple breaths here again. We do an extended side angle, forearm on the leg near the knee, left arm is coming up and over. Those of you that want to can put the right hand on the ground. Back to warrior two. Back foot will come to the ball of the foot. Left arm is coming through, elbow outside of the leg, hands in prayer, shoulder back. If you want less, you can put the knee down. We're going to take several breaths here. Great. Hands down again, top of the mat. We are stepping back. We're going to lower drop. Up dog and down dog. Left foot, warrior two. Back up. We'll take a couple of breaths here. And forearm on the leg, right arm up and over. Always breathing in the nose. Whatever you did on the other side, if the hand went down, great. Back to warrior two. Back foot, ball of the foot. We're swinging that right arm through. Hands in prayer, pulling towards the chest. You could again put the knee down, which I think I did on the other side. We're going to breathe here. Very nice. Hands down again, stepping top of push-up. We lower drop. Up dog, down dog. We're coming up into horse. I'm going to step the right foot. The way you need to face may be different than me, so right or left doesn't matter. Toes are splayed, knees opening out. We're going to push the walls out tonight and breathe here. And straight the legs. We're turning the feet to run straight forward. Touch the ceiling, touch the floor, right down with the hands right under the shoulders, head down. You could probably put the palms down. We're gonna stay here and breathe in this wide-legged forward fold. all the way back up. We're gonna reach to the ends of the fingers. Behind the back, we shall intertwine those fingers. If you got upper back tension, push the palms all the way together. Otherwise, they can be apart. It then goes more a bit into the shoulders. We're gonna forward fold, lifting the arms up off the back. Up again to the sky, down again to the shins, ankles or big toes with the peace fingers, elbows away from the ears. Do your best to keep the legs straight and to continue breathing. Let's stay down low, both hands over to the right. And over, please, to the other side. Excellent. Back up to standing. We're going to shorten the stance. All right, we're doing pyramid. So 3.5 feet. Let's do right toes forward firstly. Left foot about 45 degrees. Behind the back, many choices. Elbows, reverse prayer, even intertwined fingers with the palms together if you're having a serious upper back day. Shoulder blades together as we lean back, looking up a little bit. Keep the shoulder blades together. Come down and look at the right foot. We're going to breathe here. If you'd like to do warrior three, we're gonna hop up onto that front foot. And half moon, right hand down, left arm up. You could switch the hands if you like. Very nice. Put the foot back down. We are going to pivot. Right toes 45, left toes out. Arms out so we can get the shoulders to be the same as the back of the mat. And again, behind the back, your choice. We look up, shoulder blades together. They stay together. Down we come looking at the left foot. You could stay here or up into warrior three. Half moon if you like. Switching the hands. Very nice. Let's stand. You can move around a bit if you like. It's going to take a moment. Very nice. We are going to do tree, standing on the left foot. You bring that right leg out in front. You could lock it against your leg. You could hold it, hands to the heart, or all the way up. We're going to take several breaths right here. Great. Let's stand on the right foot. Left is coming up. And we're going to stand on one foot here in tree, breathing. Core is a little bit engaged. Excellent. Back to the left foot. A little bit different than the one that we always do. We're going to do right knee up, left hand this time is coming to grab the right knee. So left is grabbing the right knee. You could stay your hand on the hip, or you could reach back. You could look back. You could also grab the big toe and extend the leg. You could also take it easy with the hand on the hip, which may not be easy. It's 1 foot down. It's a balancing situation. We're going to breathe, take our time. Very nice. Other side, standing on the right. Left is coming up, right comes across the body to grab the knee. Again, we'll reach back, look back. Whatever you did on the other side, we will try to duplicate. Great. Back to the left, we got one more. We're going to bend the right leg and grab the right ankle, reaching the knee down as if the foot is there. Core is in. We're going to reach the left handshake straight to the moon. We're going to breathe here. Excellent. And indeed, we are doing the other side. Standing on the right, grab the left, right arm handshakes, straight up and straight down with the knee, core in. Great. Let that down. Feet about the distance of the hips, toes slightly splayed. If you can keep the feet flat, wonderful. If not, don't worry. We're coming down into a squat, elbows into the legs, lengthen up the back. We're going to take many, many breaths here tonight. All right, hands in prayer straight forward. We're coming all the way up to the ceiling and then all the way back down, hands in prayer straight forward. Again, all the way up to the ceiling, back down, hands in prayer straight forward. Just one more time, all the way back up and all the way back down. Let's come to hands and knees. If you're on a hard surface, you could double up the mat, picking it up in the middle so that your knees are on that cushion part. Knees, by the way, 2 fists apart-ish. We're going to do some cat and cow. We let the belly drop down, looking up, third eye. The out breath is when you arch the back and look at the legs. In breath, belly drops down, moving and breathing. And back to center, we're going to look over the right shoulder and see the tail. And then over, please, to the other side. Good. Back to center. We're going to step the right foot top of the mat, and then the arms are coming straight up. We're going to take a couple of breaths here. And on the inside, the hands are coming right down. Knee pulls against the shoulder. We're going to stay here and breathe. You could walk the hands forward and attempt or actually get the elbows on the ground, but keep the knee pulling against the shoulder and the breath in your nose. Let's switch sides, right knee back, left foot up to the top, arms straight up for a couple of breaths at least. And straight down on the inside. And again, wherever you were with the hands, if they went out and the elbows came down, great. Even somewhere in between, hands down and bent arms, you can stay in between and it'll open up. We're going to keep breathing. Good. Back to hands and knees. We're going to turn the right hand in to face the left. We're feeding the left arm through, laying down onto the shoulder. You could push the hand against the mat. You could reach the arm up, coming around the back, whichever suits your body's needs. Up again. So we're doing the other side. Left hand turns in, right arm through. And whatever you did on the other side, whether that hand came up or not is up to you, but see if you can do the same thing. Back to center. If you rolled up the mat, I would unroll it here. And we're going to step back again, type of push up, nice and tight. We lower, drop, up dog or cobra, down dog. We're going to hold the right foot up over the back wall. You could bend that leg if you like. We're taking a couple of breaths. And then throw that shin up top of the mat. Left leg crawls back. We'll look up and then down we come to forearms and head down. And this, the knee on the right is outside the ribs. The shin on that right leg is coming towards the front of the mat. We're going to breathe here. Excellent. Hands down again. We'll step back. We're going to lower drop, up dog or cobra, and down dog. And we're going to hold the left foot up. You could bend that leg if you like. We'll stand for a couple more breaths. And throw that shin up top. Right leg crawls back. We look up and then back down. We come forearms, head down. We breathe here. Stay in the pose. Focus on the breath which you are controlling. Draw it in through the nose and push it out through the nose. All right, one last time we are stepping back, top of push-up. We lower, drop, up dog or cobra, down dog, and let's sit down. Excellent. We're going to extend the left leg out, so the right foot is going to be on the left thigh. We're going to do static, straight Janu Sirsasana. We're going to reach out and try to grab the toes. You can grab the shins. You're welcome to bring your nose towards the knee. If you prefer, shoulders back and together, staring straight forward. So we're lengthening to the bottom of the leg and the arms are straight. We're breathing and looking, like I said, straight forward. Good, let's do the other side. Right leg out, left toe in. So again, your choice, but we are staying still tonight. You can do it as a full forward fold or shoulders back, core in, staring straight forward. So the shoulder blades are folding back. Great. Up again, soles of the feet together. Pull them in as closely as you can. Left hand grabs the small toes right down on top. We're going to sit up tall. You can butterfly the legs if you like. We're going to breathe. Shoulder blades back and together. We're going to come down, push the legs open, try to lengthen out so the heart is kind of coming down into the feet. And kind of make it so it's not real rough. Get in there comfortable because we're going to take many breaths here. Great. Back up. Left leg out, right foot flat on the mat. Left toes point straight to the moon. Left arm grabs that right leg, right hand behind you. We're going to sit up tall, rotate the shoulders back, and gently let the head go with the shoulders. You could bring the elbow outside. You could just hold the leg. We're going to take many breaths right here. Very nice. Let's do the other side. Right leg out, left foot flat on the mat. Right arm grabs that leg, and then again, we're twisting back, gently looking at the eyeball line on the wall, breathing, sitting up tall. Great, back around. We will be on the tail if you want to double up the mat. Both legs bent, bring the arms underneath the legs, and we're going to roll back. You could stay here. You could let go, locking the shoulders back. You could straighten the legs. You could put the hands behind the head. So many options. Let's breathe no matter what. Cross the legs, grab the shins, sit up nice and tall. Excellent. Second one up. Cross the legs, sit up tall. Up again, please. Cross the legs, sit up tall. Up again. Cross the legs, sit up tall. One last time, back up. Excellent. If you roll up the mat, you'll have to unroll it. And we are going to lie back and do bridge or Urdhva Dhanurasana. Your choice. For bridge, feet down flat, feet on knees, 2 fists apart. We lift the hips, tuck the shoulders, intertwine the fingers, push the arms on the ground. We breathe here. Excellent. Back down. Let's bring the knees into the chest, grab the shins, pull them down, bring the nose up. And then for those who like, we're going upside down. You could put your feet up the wall, just laying down. Otherwise, we're going plow first. And we're going to take several breaths here. You could have hands on the back. You could have intertwined fingers with the arms down. Your hands are not on the back. Put them there now. And we're lifting straight up with the feet. And bend the legs. And we're going to roll down into dead bug. We're going to hold the feet, knees outside the ribs in the armpit area. You can rock around. While you're rocking around, you can think about if you wanted to use a belt or something, because we're going to do that pose where that's sometimes helpful. Excuse me. Go ahead, bring the knees into the chest. And then we grab your belt or your strap. I'm going to make sure that we have room to kind of bring the legs out. You could do it with the legs bent as well, because I know some of you have restricted space. But I'm going to use the strap with the right foot straight up, right on right. Try to keep the shoulder down. And we're going to take several breaths here. The left hand could go on the left leg or really anywhere you want. I'm going to keep mine on my ribs for now. It's going to move in a moment, but let's keep breathing. Good, so let that leg fall out to the right. If you're restricted with space or flexibility, you can do the knee. It still gets into the hip joint. We're going to take several breaths here. The left arm reaches out and away. We're going to breathe. And back up to center. We'll switch hands on the leg or the strap. The right leg is now going all the way over to the left. We're going to reach out and look to the right. We'll take several breaths here. And back up to center. Both hands up the back of the leg towards the heel, nose towards the knee. Do your best to keep the left leg down. Excellent. Let's do the other side. Left on left. With the foot straight up, we're going to breathe here. Actually, the foot is coming for some of us towards the face. I don't have that kind of flexibility. But if you weren't using a strap and grab the big toe with the peace fingers, that foot would have to come down for me like another 12 inches. And let that leg fall out to the left as you reach out and look to the right. Back up, switching hands. Now the left leg goes to the right. And again, you could bend that leg, so it's just the knee. You get that real nice low back twist. We're going to breathe here. And back up to center. Both hands up the back of the leg, up towards the heel, nose towards the knee. Do your best to hold the right foot flat on the mat. Excellent. Let that down. Tonight, we're going to end with a 5-minute meditation. You're welcome to lie down and do the meditation. I'm going to roll up my mat to sit on, all but a little bit here at the end, so my ankles are not so much on the ground. And I'm going to cross the legs and intertwine the fingers, thumbs touching, shoulders back, core in. I forgot to set my timer. Become aware of the body breathing itself. Put all your attention there. If the mind is too jumpy, and sometimes it is, you can breathe the body and put your attention on the breath that you are breathing. If the mind is still too jumpy, some days it is, you can count the breath, and when you get to 11, we go back to 1, and we'll be here about 4 more minutes. All righty. Let's bring the hands to the heart center, rubbing them together, making fire. Fire to light the way, fire to purify, fire to protect, fire to set boundaries. And then like a big funnel, bring that fire up into the sky. We're going to breathe in some of it through the nose. We're going to breathe in more through the mouth. Hold the breath, tighten the core, tighten the legs, lift the floor. And then like a dragon, we let it out. Ah. You're living your dream. Don't miss it. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming out this evening. It is danieloverberger.com. You can find links to my Venmo and PayPal there. And yeah, that is that. Let me end the recording.